All right, y'all, welcome back to another video. My name is Eric. I'm from reliableresellers.net, and the advertising on the bench so far has been successful. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday I went and did the G.I. Joe purchase, and today I got a phone call this morning from Leslie, and she said she has a bunch of sports cards. They're her husband's collection, and she wants to sell them. So hey, all right. However, she described it as being a bunch of like late 80s, early 90s basketball and football cards, so it sounds like a bunch of junk wax. But that's all right. You never know with these kind of things. There might be a couple of, Topps Tiffany's hidden in there or something like that. So I'm going to go over there. It's 4:30. I'm supposed to be there at 5. I'm going to go and stop at an ATM and get some cash and head over and see Leslie. I'll do some recording if I feel comfortable asking, I guess. If not, I'll just show you guys afterwards like last time. So let's go check this out. All right, y'all, I'm driving home. I just spent $700 on baseball cards. Y'all see how packed the car is? This is insane. This is an absolutely insane. I'm gonna make so much money on this deal. Thousands and thousands of dollars off of this purchase. I'll fill you in just a minute. All right, guys, I made it back home. So I'm a little in awe of what just happened, and I'm still trying to process if it's real, like if this really just happened. So I bought, so this guy was a dealer. He was an old school dealer. He had all these sealed boxes of baseball cards, and it's junk wax era stuff for the most part. But some of these cards, some of these sealed boxes of cards are selling for $800 a piece. I now have some cards. There's like 12 boxes of them, and they're factory sealed Marvel cards from the late 80s or early 90s or something like that. I'll show you here in a minute when I show you. My brain is running, but they were like $800 a box too. Not everything is $800 a box. I'll show you in a second. But I have some 1991 Fleer basketball sealed boxes, some 1992 Fleer basketball sealed boxes. He seemed like a genuine guy. I asked him, you didn't open these and pull out the good cards and reseal them, right? And he said, oh no, of course not. He had his entire garage, he just had boxes of baseball. I mean, you could tell the guy was a dealer just the way he had his stuff stored. I got some uncut cards. He has I now have sheets of uncut cards. It's almost all factory sealed. Some of it isn't, but for the most part, it's just factory sealed boxes of baseball, basketball, hockey, and some non-sports cards like some Marvel and some Looney Tunes cards and stuff like that. So let's go look at this stuff. All right, so I mean, the car is just packed, so I'm gonna have to get it unboxed, carry it upstairs, box by excruciating box, and kind of just show you guys. But I'll just here, and yeah, it's starting lineup, I get it, but still, it's an uncut sheet of cards right here. Here's an uncut sheet of these cards. So I don't know how much value these things right here have specifically. I just thought they were cool, frankly. There's so much stuff in here, guys. Do you see all of this stuff right there? And it's junk wax era stuff. There's some boxes of NBA hoops sealed from 1990-91 season. There's like 5 boxes of those. They're a couple $100 a box, I think. And I mean, I paid $700 for all this stuff, and that's the price he asked. It's the agreed upon price, and okay. I scanned a couple of items. I seen that some of these boxes were a couple $100 a box, so I just said, all right, man, $700, I'll buy it. He walked me out to his garage, and there's just box after box after box after box of stuff. Like, here's some Disney cards. I don't think these were worth much, but Here's some North Carolina Tar Heels cards that are factory sealed. They're packs of individual cards. It's got Jordan on the cover. You see that? Just insane. Man, my whole front seat's full. These right here are some autographed pictures. He has letters of authenticity. They're from ESPN, so somebody at ESPN authenticated them. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it's Gordie Howe, and it's Joe Montana. Like, what? Right? What? You know? So I'm gonna get this stuff carried upstairs and show you guys what's here because it is amazing. All right, let me tell you something. Carrying roughly 200 boxes of baseball cards and football cards and basketball cards up 3 flights of stairs. Wow, that's quite a workout. Or I'm just not in the best of shape that I thought I was in. Either way, so here is roughly 200 boxes of junk wax era baseball cards that I spent $700 for, right? So a lot of this stuff doesn't have a ton of value, but some of the boxes are holy crap. So I tried to sort of lay these things out from oldest over here to newest, and then sort of baseball, basketball, football, or something like that. But as I got going, there was just so much, it was hard to keep everything in line. So there's going to be some football, some baseball, some basketball spread around. I think the oldest box of football that I have are these 1989 Topps or 1988 Topps football. The box isn't factory sealed, but all of the cards on the inside are. They're all still sealed. This box right here in its current condition, the way it sits, is a $100 bill, just like this. People are also selling the packs, just individual packs. If you want to really split them up, I think you can get 15-20 bucks for like just three packs, 3-pack lots. So that right there is a $100 bill, and there are current active solds. I'll show you some current active solds as I get through here, just to show you what I was looking at and everything. But so remember now, I spent 700 bucks, right? So just keep that in mind. Right there is a $100 bill. All right, so now into some of the stuff that's really not that valuable. And it's lots of the baseball stuff and the football stuff. The basketball stuff has some value. There are a couple of baseball, 89, the Don Russ, I believe, back there, that has the Ken Griffey Jr. in it. Got 2 of those boxes. Those are a little more expensive, but this stuff here, this 1989, 1990s Score NFL football, Topps football. Right here you have 1990 baseball, Upper Deck. Right here is 5 boxes of those. Some Topps traded baseball cards, some Fleer baseball from 1989. Some 1989 Topps. You got some Don Russ, those boxes right here. I think these were 89 or 90 right there, 1990 Don Russ, and they are complete as far as I can tell. All of the boxes that are opened seem to have everything in them that are supposed to be in them. Lots of these guys here, collector's edition, Premier National Series, whatever they are, NFL cards, Series 1, Say No to Drugs. These guys right here. I have a whole box full of them. If you can see that box right there, that white box. I must have 20 of these things. And they're not selling for a ton, but they do sell actively for 15-20 bucks a box. And I've got probably 20 boxes scattered around here of these things. Now it's free shipping, so it's kind of heavy, so if I list them for 20 bucks after shipping and fees, I might make $8 to $10 a piece. But I got 20 of them. I mean, that's $200 right there after shipping and fees. So that's 200 bucks there and 100 bucks there. I'm up to $300. Although that won't be 100 bucks profit, but close. So I'm at roughly 300 bucks. Now, all of these boxes here, they don't have a ton of value, but they do have some. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put these up on eBay for $10 a box. I mean, some of them are 25 bucks a box. Some of them are just $10 a box. Some of them are $15 a box. So, you know, I might put them up on eBay, or they're kind of heavy. What I would like to do is take all of this junk wax era baseball and basketball, lot them up, throw them up on Facebook or Craigslist, and have somebody come over and just pick them up the same way I did. So that, you know, that's probably what I'm going to do with all of this 88, 89, 90, 91, score, tops, upper deck, these baseball cards, and you know, the Fleer football cards. You know, some of these are 25 bucks a box, and I, you know, have 4 or 5 boxes, you know, so there might be, you know, $100 bill, $100 bill, $100 bill, but I'd have to sell them. They'd be slow, I think, just based on what I was seeing, the comps. They do sell, though. They're just not quick movers, and it's for slow money. They take up a lot of space. It's not going to be a ton of profit. They're heavy. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Back there's a lot of hockey. I haven't looked all the hockey up yet, but what I did look up wasn't super valuable. You know, there's probably 10 boxes of hockey cards back there from the 90s. 1990 right there is Score. That's 91, 92 hockey. Right here is more NFL football. Score from 1990, 1991. Donruss baseball. Let's walk you guys back here. All right, some Donruss baseball. Upper deck baseball. See, there's the box that has a lot of those $15, $20 ones in it. That thing is packed. So when I first walked into this guy's house, right, I walked into his living room and he had a table. Him and his wife had a table set up. When his wife first called me, she said, "Yeah, I'm trying to sell my husband's baseball card collection." I thought, man, this woman's gonna sell her husband's baseball card collection while he's on vacation or something. But that wasn't the case. I got there, he was there. Anyway, so they had everything set out on a table in the living room. Not everything, but they had, I guess, what they thought was the best stuff on a table, and they had price tags on it. And you can see, like, they put these price tags, and that's what they wanted for each box. And they were basically asking $5 a piece for every single box. They had 2 boxes that they were asking $50 a piece on, and that's these 2. They have see the $50 there. So I looked these up, and they are selling for, let's just show you here live what they're selling for. And then, so like I've showed you guys to do, get out your eBay app. You hit the camera icon, you hit scan barcode, and we just scan the barcode. All right, so 253 results. Oh, and I have mine set too. It's a pretty cool feature I just recently found out. I'm sure it's been there a while. You guys already knew it. I didn't. You can, here, I'll show you. You can lock it so whenever you're searching within the eBay app, it only shows you sold, so you don't have to filter and go to sold. It's pretty handy. Anyway, so listed, there's 67 listed, and there are 245 sold. This thing's gonna fly off the shelf. Let me just show you quickly. To lock it, you just tap the lock right. You just tap that lock and it locks it. And then the next time you do a search, it'll take you immediately to the sold section. Nice tip if you didn't know it. I didn't know it, and I've been using the app for a while. So anyway, so you can see right here, May 4th, what, yesterday, 2 days ago, one of those boxes sold for $125 best offer. So probably close to $100. Here's 177. Here's one for 225. 135, 175 best offer. That auction didn't go well. 140, 180, 150, 175. Right, so I'm seeing this. They have 2 boxes sitting there. 2 of them. They're factory sealed. On the table is a bunch more junk wax stuff. And these guys. $1993 Marvel Masterpiece. These things are factory sealed. They've got the Skybox factory seal wax on them, right? There's 11 of those boxes. Those boxes are $200 a piece. They were only asking $5. I didn't know that until I got home, but so on the table were those 2 boxes, okay? Some junk wax, era, baseball, and football cards, and then those. And so I added everything up in my head, and I figured, okay, I can offer these guys, if I offer them $200 and I sell those 2 collector sets for $100 a piece or $120 a piece, after shipping and fees, I'll have my money back, and then I'll just sell all the other junk wax stuff and the Marvel stuff, and that'll be my profit. So I tossed out, how about $200 for the whole table? And they couldn't say yes fast enough. So I said, okay, well, great. And then they immediately said, well, hey, do you want to go to the garage? I said, well, sure. We go out to the garage, and it's just like, whoa, they just have all this stuff. And what I seen immediately, right? I seen he had boxes of cards like these. 89 Hoops basketball, 89 Hoops, Fleer Hoops. He had these boxes, 89 Fleer basketball, right? 1992 Topps basketball. But more importantly, I seen these 89 to 90 Fleer basketball, right? And he has, there's one, just bring you over here, right? There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 91, 92. Here is here's this one's 1990. So, right, I see those just sitting there. Amongst all this other junk wax stuff, right? And so I asked the guy, how much do you want for everything? And he goes, just make me an offer. I said, okay. Well, so I start looking through and I start scanning some stuff. So here's a bunch of factory sealed basketball cards, guys. So right here, and look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's open, but the packs are sealed. So 8 factory sealed NBA hoops from 1991. Well, these are $50 a box. And there's 9 of them, 8 of them. You know, right here, you've got Fleer basketball from 1991, player photo cards. I've got 3 of them, factory sealed. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of NBA hoops, 1991, 92. These were $75 a box. Yeah, so, you know, so I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, okay, well, I can get roughly $500 for just the basketball stuff. So I've already offered him $200 for everything that was inside.
So I offered the guy $700. I'm just like, man, how about $700? And I just buy every baseball card, basketball card, Marvel card you got. These autograph. Oh, I didn't show you this. There's a whole box here of just random 89 baseball traded, and these didn't have a bunch of value. These were like $5 a box, but they're brand new. You know, they're $5 a box, and they will sell. And there's a bunch of them. And then, you know, here you can just see, these are, I haven't even touched these and looked through these yet, but these are boxes of opened cards, obviously. And there's some 86 Topps. Right down here is some 85 Topps baseball. And there's one box over here. I haven't touched it yet, but right there, it says 84 Topps. So, you know, we're getting back before the junk wax era, so there could potentially be some good cards in there. You know, maybe there's a couple of Topps Tiffany's in there. Who knows? You know, so I threw out there. You know, I said, oh yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. What I wanted to show you were these autographs that he purchased from you know, an ESPN the store when he was wherever he was at. And these pictures came with a letter of authenticity for each one. They're nicely framed. And it's, you know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And supposedly an authenticated signature. Right? We have Gordie Howe, and again, supposedly an authenticated signature, right? It's an okay little frame. You know, it's not super nice. It's plastic, so it's not high quality. But, I mean, they're cool. Here's a Joe Montana, 4-time world champion. Again, it's got an autograph. So, you know, maybe I'll take these to one of these card shows where Beckett will be there, and maybe they can authenticate the signatures and give me some sort of, because the letters of authenticity are just from some random company. I mean, I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, maybe these guys are legit. You know, the Scoreboard. And there's one for Gordie Howe. There's one for Joe Montana. And there's one for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So, I mean, for whatever it's worth, you know, if I can't get Beckett to authenticate them, I have these. So that does help. So, you know, kind of cool. And so that was included with the deal. So, you know, I threw out, how about $700 and I buy everything? And my thinking was, those two boxes, the ones that I just showed you that we scanned, were about $120 a box. So there's my $200 back for what I spent on the inside, and then all the junk wax cards are just profit that I'll sell over time. Cool. Go out to the garage, say, okay, this guy's got a bunch more junk wax cards in his garage, but he also has these junk wax era basketball cards that are a little more valuable than the baseball and football. I think I can sell the junk wax basketball cards and make my $500 back, and then sell everything else for profit. By the way, I'm seeing boxes that say $89.90 Fleer basketball, right? So I'm going to roll the dice and take a chance if this guy will accept my offer for $700, because I'm 100% certain I can at least make that back, plus probably double my money. And then if there's the off chance that in some of these $89.90 boxes, there's some Jordans, there's some Pippins, there's some Birds, it could be really valuable. So last night I started going through some of these boxes, and lo and behold, look what I found, y'all. These are complete sets. In every single one of these boxes, it's a complete set with all the stickers. Here's a Michael Jordan sticker. Fleer 89 Jordan sticker. In amazing condition. Now, that could just be because I want it to be, but, you know, here's 3 Jordans. Here's 3 Pippins. Here's 3 Birds, right? And I still have more boxes to go through. I just got tired last night at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and exhaustion set in. I had to go to bed. I was back up 4 hours later with excitement, but, so I opened this box last night right before I went to bed, 91-92 Fleer basketball, just to see if that's what was in there. And I opened it up, pulled out a couple of cards, and look who I pulled out. Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan. So what that's telling me is the cards that are here, that are loose, they're not picked over. This guy hasn't went through these cards. This isn't what I was a little concerned about when I first walked out and into his garage and seen these cards, the loose ones, as I thought, okay, man, he said he was a former dealer. This guy's trying to move his commons that he just can't do anything with, along with his junk wax stuff. But I took a chance, and I think it's going to pay off big time. So anyway, I'm going to get all this stuff sorted and post it up on eBay. So, you know, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is, you know, what $700 worth of a baseball card purchase for me looks like. This is really cool. Thanks for watching, guys.